If you're buying a gift for the home lover in your life this Christmas, it can be surprisingly tricky. Chances are they're a really thoughtful person, they know what they like, and they'll have really good taste already as well. So in this video, I am giving you 20 gift ideas for the home lover in your life that they will actually appreciate, and hopefully there'll be a few that you probably didn't even know existed. They cover a whole range of budgets and might even spark a bunch of your own ideas too. And better than that, I'm also going to give you a way to decide whether that thing that you're considering giving as a gift this year will really make a great gift or not. So by the end of this video, not only will you have at least 20 gift ideas, but you'll also know how to choose a gift that feels personal, thoughtful, and one that will be genuinely loved. Now, these are in no particular order, but the first thing on my list is a candle warmer lamp. Now, you may already know of its existence, or maybe you've got one yourself, but it's only recently sort of come onto my radar. And basically, it's just a little lamp that you sit the candle under. It saves you having to light the candle. Lots of people are, nervous of having a naked flame in their home because of pets or little ones, or even just that thought that you might forget to blow the candle out at the end of the day. So you just pop the candle underneath this little warming lamp. It melts the wax, which releases the scent in a pretty and maybe safer way than using the traditional way of lighting the candle. So this could make a great gift for someone who would love the scent of candles but just feels nervous about burning them. So yeah, there you go. A candle warming lamp, the first one on my list. Next idea on my list is a cosy sheepskin rug, or a faux sheepskin or a faux fur rug. And I just think that makes a great gift for someone that loves their home, especially, into the Christmas winter season. You want to add those extra cozy layers to your space. And it's just something that you might not go out and buy for yourself. And so wouldn't it be lovely to get something like that as a gift? You'll see behind me, I've just put one, it's actually two joined together, butted together under the length of my coffee table, just to give a bit more warmth in this space. And I've actually been known to put one on the top of the table with the decor pieces on top, because it just makes it look cozy, and that's where my feet end up anyway. Or throwing one over the back of the armchair here. We're going to come on to talking about what makes a great gift, but it's usually, things that you don't think to go out and buy for yourself. And so I think a rug, or a sheepskin rug, or a faux fur rug definitely falls into that category. And like I say, I love TK Maxx, Home Sense have got them. I'm sure Dunelm have got some. You could probably get them on Amazon at all different price points. So a faux fur rug, sheepskin rug, I think would be a great gift for any home lover this Christmas. Next idea is a custom house portrait, or a custom home portrait. You can get these on Etsy, where you submit a photograph of the home and then you are returned a beautiful hand-drawn illustration. You can get them colour, black and white, whatever you want really, of the house. So I think that's a really nice personalised gift. And it doesn't have to be the house, the front of the house. Maybe you could get it done for the garden. Maybe someone has taken some photographs of their garden that you could submit and have that turned into a beautiful painting. I love the American TV show, and I'm going to forget the name of it. I'll find it and I'll put it up here once I've remembered. The Napiers, Erin and Ben Napier, and they always start their renovation project by gifting the people a hand-drawn image of what their home is going to look like. And I just think that that's such a lovely idea, to have your home, captured in that unique way. And so yeah, a house portrait, hand-drawn portrait, and I think Etsy probably is your best bet for that type of gift. But I think that would make a lovely Christmas gift for someone as a home gift. How about gifting a beautiful coffee table book? It does double duty, so not only is it a beautiful book to sit and look through and get inspiration and ideas from, but it can also act as decor in the house as well. I love to look for coffee table books or decor books that are seasonal, and so in the winter I might add a few kind of winter themed books, or in the summer I might switch them out for something that's a bit more in tune with that season. So, a coffee table book that you can add to a stack and sort of enhance the decor in the room is brilliant. But not only that, but at Christmas time it's nice if you've got a bit of spare time. It's the perfect time just to sort of curl up with one of these books and get some great inspiration and ideas. And again, it's not the sort of thing that we normally go out and treat ourselves to, so a beautiful coffee table book could be the ideal gift. And again, price point, oh my goodness, you can get these at any price point. Scour the budget bookstores for something at the more budget end, and the sky's the limit really, where you go up to the really, really premium coffee table books. The choice is endless. Now, this next idea might actually even fall within the kind of stocking fillers category, but it's a glass cloche with matches. So these can be found at all different price points, and it's just something that's beautifully decorative for the home. And having some matches, close by for lighting a candle, lighting the fire, whatever that might be, in a pretty package is, I think, a lovely gift to get. How about giving someone a set of beautiful glasses? Not just your kind of everyday glasses, but the more premium, elevated ones that just make a table look beautiful. I always think of the glassware as kind of being like the jewellery on the table. It just makes a tablescape come to life and really sparkle. And again, it's something that we don't all treat ourselves to, and let's face it, glasses get broken. And so even if someone has at some point had a set of beautiful glasses, chances are they're maybe missing one or two, and I just think it makes a gorgeous gift. And whether it's sort of champagne flutes or wine glasses, or even just a lovely set of water glasses that they can bring out. If someone loves their home, then there's a good chance that they enjoy entertaining as well. And so it's nice to have these kind of special sets of glasses to bring out every now and again. So I just think a set of beautiful glasses makes a great gift for anyone who loves their home. And I think that you can get these at any price point at all. I love TK Maxx Home Sense for glasses. In fact, a couple of years ago, I managed to get some beautiful glasses, and I think I got 2 sets, and I scoured every single Home Sense, within about a 50-mile radius, looking for that third set to complete my collection. And I did eventually find it. And they don't come out very often, but when they do, I just love to have them on my table. So TK Maxx Home Sense, John Lewis, online. There's just so many at every price point, as I say, so you're bound to find something to suit. Next on the list is a really good portable speaker for your home, a Bluetooth speaker, something like the Bose Link speaker. I just think this makes a great gift because it just can allow the person to add ambience wherever they want throughout their home. They can put some music on and enjoy that and just create a lovely atmosphere in their home, whether it's when they're relaxing, enjoying their home by themselves, whether they're relaxing in the bath, they can take it in with them and listen to it there, whether it's when they've got guests round, they can pop some music on just in the background. So a portable speaker, but a good quality one, I think would make a fantastic gift. I came across a couple of kettles that I thought would make a brilliant gift. I came across this one that I'd never seen before. It's called a gooseneck kettle. And then another one, I've got it written down here, let me just check, the Ascot glass electric tea kettle. And what I loved about these was it was just a really stylish take on an everyday item. And I kind of thought there's a whole category in there for gifts. What could you get the person that's just, take an everyday item like the humble kettle and give them a very stylish version of it. But yeah, I just love these, and I certainly would like to get one in my Christmas stocking this year. And don't forget to keep watching right to the end, when I'm going to be sharing a little system with you that helps you work out whether that gift that you're considering is really worth getting or not. Now, next thing on my list is for people who love a bit of wildlife in their garden. What about getting someone a bee hotel? Yep, that's right, a bee hotel. And then once I started researching this kind of gift, I came across all sorts of things that I didn't even know that you could get. Did you know that you can get a bee watering station? So I just think this would make a lovely little bundle of gifts, you know, something like a little bee hotel, a bee watering station, and then maybe you could add in with that some wildflower seeds, you know, to create something that the pollinators would really be attracted to. So I think just a little gift basket or a little bundle of gifts around sort of the wildlife that someone might expect to see in their garden. But I think a bee hotel is a great place to start. Now, this next one I absolutely love, and I didn't even know of its existence, and it is definitely going on my Christmas list this year. And it's called a bath bean. Now, I am not a tall person, and my bath is far too long for me. So when I get in my bath to relax, quite often, if I'm not careful, I will be sinking right underneath the water. And when I had that bath installed, I tried everything to have something to kind of brace my feet on, or something that would stop me slipping right underneath the water. And that's exactly what the bath bean does. So you put it on the base of your bath, and you can position it in such a way that allows your body to kind of lean against it so that you don't slip right under, and then you can just relax and luxuriate in your bath. And who doesn't want that? If you love to have a bath and, you know, enjoy the peace and quiet and tranquility that comes with it, I think that's a brilliant gift. And then along with it, you know, you might want to think about you know, like a bath tidy, you know, the little bamboo things that go across the bath, or something to prop your book up on. I mean, there's endless little extras that you could add into that sort of gift, you know, whether it's a beautiful candle or some lovely bath salts or some lovely bubble bath. There's all sorts of things that you could build a bigger gift around. But yeah, check out Bath Bean. It could just be the perfect gift for the home lover in your life this Christmas. How about a charcuterie board? It's all the rage, isn't it? The charcuterie boards, and, you know, building up the all the little nibbles and everything. And I think a board would be perfect. You can, of course, get them personalised. Somewhere like Etsy or Not on the High Street has a whole bunch of these. But personalised or not, I think it makes a gorgeous gift. And then you could also add to it maybe some books on creating charcuterie boards. There's lots of fantastic inspiration in these kind of books. And you could also add maybe some little bowls for chutney. Again, it's one of these gifts that you could really build on and add, you know, as many things or as little, and get it at absolutely any budget. But yeah, a charcuterie board, I think that'd be a great gift for this Christmas. How about an electric essential oils diffuser? Now, I think this makes a great gift. I love to have, you know, different scents on the go at different times of the year. So, you know, just now we're thinking about all those cozy, warming scents, you know, spring and summer. It might be more of the kind of fresh, zesty, zingy scents. And especially at this time of year with, you know, the central heating on, the air gets so dry that adding a little bit of moisture back into the air is no bad thing. And so I think this would be a lovely gift for someone. You know, you could gift a diffuser and maybe a set of essential oils too. And yes, it's something that we do see quite a lot. You see it in a lot of stores. You know, there's plenty online. But just because they're everywhere doesn't mean to say that it's not a great gift that someone would love to have. And again, you can get these at any price point. So, you know, wherever you want to go with your gift, then you'll be able to find something at the right budget. Now, how about an indoor allotment set? Again, I thought this was a great idea. You know, growing your herbs indoors in a really interesting way. You've got some live plants going on in the house, which is never a bad thing. And how many of us, honestly, how many times do we buy the packs of herbs at the supermarket and you use like a tiny little bit and then you end up throwing the rest away? And I think having something like this on your windowsill would just be lovely. And especially if you know someone that not only loves their home, but they love to cook as well, I think this would make a great gift. And it's just something that's a little bit unusual. And, you know, we're always trying to find those kind of unique gifts and unique ideas. And I think this is definitely one that comes into that category. Now, this next one I had heard of, I knew of its existence, but I honestly thought that it was something that was really high end, that you had to have built into your bathroom. But no, you can buy them quite readily available at pretty much any budget. What am I talking about? Well, it's a towel warmer. I think it's genius. So you just pop your towel in it while you're in the shower, while you're in the bath, and it has it all warm and cozy for you coming out. Or you could pop your robe in it. You know, not everyone has a heated towel rail or a radiator in their bathroom, or, you know, maybe you take a shower at a time of day where your heating element isn't on. So this is just a perfect way to have that cozy robe or cozy towel. Or you could just drop your clothes in it before you put them on, you know, while you're in the shower. Drop your clothes in it so that everything is all cozy for you putting on. I just think this is a great idea. And again, it's something that, you know, most people are not going to buy for themselves. It's that extra layer of luxury in the home, and I just think it would make a great gift. This is quite a simple one. Again, it might come under the kind of stocking fillers section, but that is a rechargeable wine bottle opener, and I like this one from Cuisinart. And yeah, I just think everybody should have one. Nobody should be struggling to get into their wine. So if you have someone in your life on your gift list who loves spending time at home, loves their glass of wine, then they definitely need a rechargeable wine opener as a gift. And if you're enjoying this video and getting lots of ideas from it, I'd love to have you join me more regularly in this little corner of YouTube where I'm all about making your home your haven. Next on the list would be an ethical or a more artisanal gift from somebody like Nukuku, or a business like that that is very much focused on sustainability or more ethical practices. And if that is something that is important to the person that you're buying the gift for, then they would absolutely love to have something from a business where that is at the heart and soul of what they do. And that would allow you to share, you know, a bit more of the kind of story of that business with the person that you're giving the gift to, and then they could feel that they're really sort of part of that whole story too. And there's so many businesses out there. You just do a quick search online for, you know, these type of businesses who are perhaps you know, selling goods that are supporting artists in developing communities, you know, that type of thing. But if that is something that's important to the person that you are giving the gift to, then you're absolutely going to have a home run with anything chosen from one of those businesses or producers. Now, I came across these neon reed diffusers and I just fell in love with them because I think they've taken a very everyday item. You know, reed diffusers are gifted, you know, so often at every different price point. But the thing that I really loved about these is that they are just a bit more unique. You know, the shape of the glass is just pretty and it just spoke to me, and the fact that they are fully refillable and reusable I just thought was such a great idea. So you can gift this to the person and then they can just buy the refill. And yeah, I just thought it was a really interesting, beautiful take on something that is gifted so often to people who love their home, but it's just a little tweak on it. So this neon refillable reusable reed diffuser I think would just make a great gift. Now, next on the list is definitely something that comes under the category of elevating the ordinary, and that is some cast iron cookware. Now, you could go for Le Creuset or you could go for a supermarket's own brand. I know that Sainsbury's Habitat do some fantastic cast iron cookware, but you can get this at any budget and it is something that is going to last for years and years and years. And so I think that cast iron cookware, whether it's a casserole dish or frying pan, or whatever you're going for, just makes a really beautiful Christmas gift for someone that loves their home. Now, just before we get onto that system that I promised you to help you work out whether that gift that you're considering is the right thing and whether it's going to really sort of make the grade or not, then I'm going to give you my last gift idea. And this one is something that often gets dismissed because people just think, oh, that's too ordinary, too run-of-the-mill. But honestly, I think that you can never go wrong with it, and that is the humble throw. I know we probably all got one or two or six, but I just think you can just never go wrong with it. And this is one of those ones that you can really upgrade. So, go for something, like a beautiful cashmere throw, or that softer than soft, sort of faux fur throw. I just think it is a lovely, lovely gift to get. And they do sometimes get a bit raggy or a bit worn out, especially if you've got pets in the home. So to get a new one is really special. Picture the scene, it's the Christmas holidays, your gift recipient is snuggled up on the couch watching TV with a mug of something cozy or a glass of something festive in one hand, some lovely nibbles, box of chocolates, available to the other hand, and they have wrapped themselves up in this gorgeous cozy throw that you've given them. I just think there's nothing better. So don't dismiss it. The cozy throw, it's just always a great option. And so what about that little system that I promised you that helps you decide whether that thing that you're considering giving as a gift is really going to make the grade? Is it something that that person on your list, that home lover on your list, is really going to love or not? And me, I'm all about making your home your haven. So I've come up with a little haven test for the gift. And it's really just a series of questions to kind of ask yourself, things that I feel are important in that ideal gift for a home lover. And you're just going to ask yourself if this thing that you're considering covers one or more, ticks the boxes of one or more of these things. And if it does, then it's definitely in. And if it doesn't, and it doesn't tick any of the boxes, then it's not necessarily a great gift for a home lover. So the H in our little haven test, that stands for home uplift. Does it make their home feel more beautiful, a bit more calm, cozier, or just that bit more intentional? Home lovers light up when something enhances the space that they've created. The A in our little haven test, that stands for a little luxury. Is it the elevated version of something they already use? Most of us buy the practical version for ourselves, but the luxury upgraded version is what makes it feel special. So is this gift the luxurious version of something that they would normally buy? V in our little haven test stands for vibes and senses. Does it add scent, texture, warmth, light, or just a little bit of atmosphere? Anything that enhances the sensory experience of a home almost always lands beautifully. And E in our little haven test, well, that stands for emotion. Will it spark a feeling? Will it make them feel cared for, understood, or seen? Is it something nostalgic maybe, something that brings back a memory or a moment? That emotional layer is what turns a nice object into a truly thoughtful gift. And the N in our haven test, well, that stands for not clutter. Is it something they'll use, enjoy, display, or consume, rather than something that will just end up tucked in a cupboard? Home lovers value harmony, so it needs to add to their space without overwhelming it. So that's my little haven test for you. So H for home uplift, A for a little luxury, V for vibes and senses, E for emotion, and N for not clutter. And I think that that is why these gifts work, because they do tick at least one, sometimes two, or even three of those boxes. And if that's you now fully into Christmas organisation mode, you might want to check out this series of videos where I break down the whole Christmas planning process into a series of really manageable weekly tasks.